Hey guys, what's up? What's up? It's the middleman CEO, Shon-Jhon. Welcome to the channel. And today I got a special guest with me. So it's not often that my students will jump on these live training calls. And a lot of times people just want to make their money and kind of be low key. But I do appreciate every time somebody takes a few minutes out of their day to jump on and just kind of go through what the business has been doing for them, how their life has changed because of the business. And so hopefully something they say can encourage you or help you change your life. So today I got Coach Stu with me. Some of you might know Coach Stu from the live trainings and from the group trainings. And Coach Stu been with me since I want to say, is it May, Coach Stu, that you started with me?
Yeah. I finished the master class up in May.
Okay, gotcha. All right. And so Coach Stu started with me in May, and Coach was a full-time worker. I always laugh about that. And Coach was a full-time worker down in Louisiana, and saw the video and heard me talking about jobs are not safe. You cannot work until you die. There's not going to be any retirement from you for you. And if you go through life just working hard, you're going to burn yourself out. And so Coach Stu heard that, and then he ended up getting into the live training and getting into the master class. And so here we are today. And so I'll let Coach Stu tell you a little bit about his business and where he is, just to give you some background on who he is. So go ahead, Coach Stu. Let everybody know who you are and where you are and what you do.
Okay, I appreciate that. Man, it's feel like it's been forever. So pretty much, Coach Stu, down in Louisiana, the Baton Rouge area right now. Uh, Before this, I was doing a few plant jobs in and out of plants with this
Yeah.
company, Food Grow.
How many
Ran.
hours? How many hours a week were you working when you were in the plant?
It started off as 12-hour shifts. Then eventually we bumped up to 16-hour shifts. So
Ooh.
it just varied in between.
Yeah,
A lot of shift work, meaning days or
yeah,
nights. So it kind of flip flop.
yeah.
Those night shifts is
I,
when I
I
pretty
know
much
those
had
plant schedules.
time. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, oh
I,
yeah,
I
man.
remember those, man. No joke.
Yeah.
So
You
what
know
what kind of business
those
do you
nights you
have
had
right now?
those. What'd you say?
What kind of business do you have?
Uh, Out in Baton Rouge, I have affordable movers. It's a moving
Okay.
business.
All right.
Uh,
Well, let me ask you really quickly, because
mhm.
whenever you got into the class, you had a choice. You could like choose whatever industry you want. Why did you end up going with the moving industry? Was that like something you felt like you could easily get into, or you felt like you could connect with some other companies and get some ISPs to work with you? Like what got you into that? I don't think I've ever asked you that.
It was something. When we got started, it was more of learning that, checking your surroundings, finding out things that people need the most. A lot of
Mm,
for me, you see like kind of moving or stuff like that. So I kind of got that idea. Okay, I'm paying attention to things that that's in your area, or big things of need. And
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
moving was kind of like one of them that I see all the time. So
yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just take
Come
my
on.
chance.
Come on, man. I can tell you paid attention in the class. So, all right. So
Yeah.
you started moving service. You took the class. You started moving service. How people always want to know how much did you make in your first month? Like I know it ain't because I always tell people, hey, it's going to take about 3 to 6 months to get you where you want to be. But sometimes first month is decent. So how much did you do in your first 30 days? Do you remember?
It was it's somewhere close around 4,000
Okay, so
for my
about four
first
grand in your first month.
a
Okay.
month. Yeah.
Gotcha. And you're taking 150 per deposit, right?
Yeah, that's one with
Okay.
150 per deposit. Started off a little under that to
Okay.
kind of get started, and it kind of
Gotcha.
just boomed up
That's a
real
good
quick,
point.
so we were able to kind of raise it to
Yeah.
the 150 mark, which was good.
So I'm glad you said that because even though the goal is always get you as much as you want, that's a good lesson for the other students that and everybody who's aspiring to start their own middleman business, that sometimes you have to kind of feel out the market, and you might come in a little lower and then work your way to the goal. So if your goal is $175 per customer, then you start at 125, just start learning that. And I've talked to a few students about that too. Once they figure out what the rates are in the area, then figure out what's comfortable for you. Because $100 for me is great when it only takes me 5 minutes to book a customer. So that's still a win for me. All right, so you did $4,000. You were telling me because you're in Baton Rouge, you said you had 17 ISPs in Baton Rouge, 17 companies you were partnered with, and then you said you were moving. You were about to open a second spot, and this is all virtual, not a real office, so I'm careful how I say this, but you were about to start middlemaning in New Orleans, which is about an hour away from Baton Rouge. So in New Orleans, you said your plan was to start middlemanning New Orleans. Are you going to do that this month, or were you planning on doing it next month?
So I'm starting New Orleans. I'm starting it this month.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So we're,
Okay.
we're actually
How many ISPs do you have that? Like, have you connected with a couple crews there yet, just to get prepared?
I have 5 so far.
Wow.
3 that's
Okay.
from
Okay.
this area that's
Still good.
actually out there, who I've actually
Yeah.
kind of talked with, and they kind of gave a good input on it.
Yeah.
So
Do you feel comfortable scaling with just the 5? Because I always teach you to get more, but and this is a good teaching point too. So now that you have 5 there and they're waiting for you to bring work to them, are you super comfortable that that's going to be enough to at least get you started in that new area?
yeah, I think so. We're
Okay.
we're not actually looking to jump straight into the whole New Orleans area.
Okay.
Just looking at it because of how it is with the traffic and the bridge and going back and forth across. So we're kind of targeting
Yeah.
one side, New Orleans
Oh,
area.
okay. Gotcha. That makes sense. So
Eventually
strategically
when we
moving into
cross,
that area.
yeah, yeah. And that's
Okay.
that's just because of the guys that I was already connected with or established in that area.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So your first month you did $4,000, almost $4,000 in your first month. Now that you've been out, let me see. So May, June, July, August, September. Okay, you came out of class in May, so you started your company in June, July, August, September. So this is your 5th month. So how much are you doing per month now? Uh, because my goal is always to get people to try to get you to 10K within the first 6 months. How much are you doing now with your company in the first 5 months since you've been out? Like what are you projected to do this month?
This month we're looking at a little over 8,000.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
So 8 is good. 8 is going to get you to 6 figures a year, 100,000 a year.
yeah,
But it's still good. And so it's not bad for your company to grow that way. That's why I always tell people, listen, don't worry about the money up front. I'm telling you, learn how to do your business. Everything's going to work. We were talking early in the training. You said you were about to hire your VA, and we were going over how to hire a VA and stuff like that, and how to train your VA, how to get the right one, and then they can take over the day to day, so you don't have to work as much. I know you were telling me you do about an hour a day now, but it's going to be a lot better when you're able to do an hour a week.
yeah, that's
And
right.
yeah, so you're doing that. You're making about $8,000, which is good. Probably when you move into the New Orleans market, I could just assume you're probably going to go over 10,000 easily, which is really good. But if you don't mind, what's the best part? Like so far in your 5 month experience running your own middleman business, what's been like the most favorite things for you, the best parts for you, in your own words?
The biggest thing was just having more free time and working less from out the plant.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
that's just
Wow.
the biggest thing,
Yeah.
that getting that free
Yeah.
time to allow yourself to be able to do a lot of things.
Okay.
It's
So what do
probably
you
the
do?
best thing.
Tell us, man.
So
We're not trying to pry.
oh,
We're not trying to get you
now
for life. What do you do? I always like to know
now
what do you do with
the
all that
good
free
thing
time
is
now?
the I say that's the best thing, but I mean it's like, well, I'm working less and I'm actually making more money what I'm
Okay.
doing. So those two
Right.
things kind of go together, and you can't beat that. And obviously, if you're doing that with a lot of free time, you know, you gotta love the time with the family if you have them,
Yeah.
or whoever your
Number one.
loved ones.
Number
So
one.
for me,
Yeah.
it's my
Yeah.
family and my kids.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this time we're actually planning a lot of vacations for these
Wow. Okay.
coming up.
Nice.
So we got a chance to finally enjoy. We
Yeah.
were hoping for a big month in New
Okay.
Orleans.
You're gonna
And
have it, man, because I'm always here. And you know, you can always reach me. That's what I always tell the students. You can always reach out to me. I'm always available. And look, man, I ain't mad at you for taking all those vacations. That what life is about that. So more vacations, less working hard. And just send some pictures so I can share with all the other students, you know, when you get to take those vacations. And let me ask you really quick.
wait.
Did I lose you?
There you go. You came back. What
Okay.
you had one for me? Like we having some issues.
No.
There you go.
Are you there?
Okay, you're
Are you
back. I
there?
think a few issues. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a little.
Okay, I got you back. I can hear you.
Okay. So now that you're free and because you don't have to rely on that paycheck, and let me ask you really quickly, what made you buy into this? And that's the first thing. What made you buy into this program after seeing me and hearing what I had to say? And then what would you have to say to anybody else who's thinking about maybe starting their own middleman business and creating their own income?
Well, what made me buy into it is just hearing the freedom.
Okay.
Just hearing that is just a big word. So, you know, for me it was just a chance to just sit down and say, okay, I mean, freedom, let's hear what he got. And just after going through everything, just an opportunity and a chance
Yeah.
that you could take that's not as much of a big risk as you have to do with a lot of other things.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know, you're pretty much in control, being your own boss.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to kind of turn down an opportunity like that.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you truthfully. Uh, you know, going to work, I've been there relying on a paycheck, you know, trying to make ends meet, doing the best you can when you got a family to take care of. How much of a burden has been lifted now that you have your own business? It does not take you away from your family and you're making good money. Like, how much of a burden was lifted not having to live stressed out like that about
That's
finances?
that's the most important thing, that stress burden is
Man,
off you. Man, a lot of easier days to kind of just relax and enjoy more.
yeah.
Um,
Ooh, wow. Yeah.
just being able to enjoy life, man, and be relaxed and not have to worry and be stressed about things. So
Yeah.
if
That's a
if
win.
you're out there and you want that opportunity, man, you take it. Go
Yeah.
for it. Go for it.
Tell them, let them know.
Go
Here's your chance. You tell them. I'm not gonna say anything. You
Hey, look,
tell whoever's watching this why they need to be a part
best
of this
thing
program.
I did, man, and it's the best thing you can do. Take that chance. Go be free, be your own boss, and call your
Come
own
on,
shots, man. That's
freedom.
what you want. Yes, that's what it
That's
is.
it. That's it. Give you the life of freedom, and you get to enjoy life. And man, that's the best thing about it. All right, so Coach Stu, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go and spend time with your family and do what you want to do. I know you said you guys are getting ready to head out to lunch, and I'm about to do the same thing. So, but man, I appreciate you jumping on again. You didn't have to do it. I appreciate when all my students jump on, and I know some are camera shy and whatnot, but that's okay. Just to be able to come on and hear testimony might help somebody. So I always say if it can help one person, it could probably change somebody's life. So I appreciate it, man. Shout out to you for coming on, and we'll be getting back together in the next training. You and I will be talking about how to scale into New Orleans, right? To the next city.
That's right. We'll
Okay,
be going
gotcha.
into a few
And
weeks. We'll be
and
talking.
and let me ask you this: have you one quick thing? All this money you made, have you had to do any hard work? Have you sweat? Have you hurt yourself? Have you had to do any hard work trying to make this money?
No, sir.
Sitting on the couch,
that-
watching Netflix. I
thing
call it
you can say.
Netflix and skill, huh?
That best thing you can say. No work needed.
No hard work,
I don't
man.
have to
So
put out
listen,
no hard work, man.
that's it, man. And that's the blessing. So I hope you guys got something from this. And I hope it blesses you to be able to hear that testimony. And if you guys want to get into the training, then all you have to do is put the word middleman in the comments below or go to middlemanceo.com. All right, Coach Stu, I'll let you go, man. Thank you for spending some time with us today. I appreciate it. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who were blessed by your testimony today, man. So enjoy the rest of your day, brother. And I'll talk to you very soon. We'll do another training, okay?
All right. Talk to you
All
soon,
right,
man.
you got it, man. Be blessed.